All right, let's go ahead and start a game. All the balls are in the trough. And if I hit the elevator, I should get 2 balls. Yep. I think it's only the first 2. Yeah, then it's okay. So here's my problem. Go ahead and look down here. You can see, let's see if we can push up on this a little bit. There's a spot, yep, right there. See where that rests? Kind of the metal's chewing away a little bit. I think that spring should go right in that hole. But what I think I'm going to do, got some new bumper caps. I'm going to take one of these because this is all I have that's probably feasible, and I'm going to slide that on there. And let's check it out. Okay, so I got my scissors out and I attempted to cut it into a third, so maybe it's closer to, yeah, that probably is a third, maybe a little bit more or less. And if we put the whole thing on, we can't get that spring on there, so if we take a smaller piece, we might have better luck. And let's focus, there we go. I was able to push the rubber inward a little bit, and I got the metal to go through. It did not penetrate to the other side. Just a little bit, you can see it going through on the left. Hopefully that's going to hold. If that gets loose, it kind of crawls up in that area. Then you lose your spring tension. So let's go ahead and close the door. Oh, I just hit the coin button. Go ahead and start another game. We'll hit this elevator again. And we still have 2. So I was not expecting that. Okay. So I went ahead and put a zip tie on the elevator so it's up all the way. Normally it rests down lower. So here's that spring I was telling you about earlier. See how it kind of just flies inside there and hides? It should be hanging on right here. So go ahead and put that out of the way. It's pretty easy to get to, not as bad as I thought, but if you're doing with this with the playfield down, it makes it a little bit harder. So here's our original fix, and that didn't quite work. But then I got my mallet and I bended this metal so it's more at a 90 degree. It was kind of probably pulled this way from all the years of abuse. And as you can see, there should be plenty of room to get that in there. So maybe I just had a bad angle. But I got a 5/16 post rubber, so we're going to add that in as well. Hopefully, I don't know. Because it does rest on the inside. I was thinking if I put a couple of those on there, it might not work. But maybe it will. So let's go ahead and bring that piece of metal down. And I see how that fits in. That fits in better. Okay, so that's how it should be. So let's go ahead and cut the zip tie. Right, so yeah, you can see it kind of, let me bring it down there. There it goes. It is resting on that rubber. If I kind of pull it in, it holds itself well enough. You kind of see where it's resting. So the idea is, if you haven't figured it out yet, if this is up high enough, it only grabs 1 ball. If it's too low, 1 ball is going to fall where it should, but then another is going to sneak out, and then when we lift it, it's going to give you 2 balls. So let's go ahead and put the playfield back down and start another game. My flash didn't go on. So, got our trough loaded up again. I did not start a game to see if it's going to work or not, so we'll find out together. Sounds better. Look at that. Another one. Beautiful. Could replace that at some point too. So. All right, so if you were paying really good attention, like I was not, when I put that first yellow piece on, and I noticed I struggled to get that spring through. Notice how easy it went on that second time. I think this lever right here was dropped down lower, and then I put the yellow sleeve on, and then I wasn't even solving my problem. The yellow rubber was completely out of the way. So I think I want to try this now. I'm going to do this without taking the game apart. Let's go ahead and slip this white band off. I don't know why I don't like it on there if it doesn't need to be. But now I can put the, I'm sorry I don't have the flash on, but I'll put the spring back on. Like that, okay. I think that's gonna be better now. Let me try that again. So we took this ring off. We're in the middle of a game, so let's just go ahead and, we tilted, so that's fine. That's fine. Give it a second to drain. Because we got to have all 5 balls in the trough in order for it to do its problem. So I think it's still going to work. Yep, we're good. So that other rubber ring here was not necessary. Not needed. So it's dirty, so I have to throw it in the garbage.